right, the next type of texture print that you're going to do is called a Gelli plate print. And here's an example of what that can look like. So you're going to start out by writing your name on the piece of paper and your class period, and that's going to become the back side of the paper that you're working on. Then this is called a Gelli plate. It kind of feels like the texture of Jell-O. These are really expensive and they are pretty fragile. So do not dig nails into this. Do not take a pencil or any other sharp object to carve into the Gelli plate because that's permanently there and it cannot get fixed. So the way you do a Gelli plate is that you roll ink or paint over the top to make prints of. So you're going to see your color options with a popsicle stick. You're going to take that popsicle stick, just scoop a little bit of paint on it, and you're going to do about 3 marks with that one popsicle stick, and then that goes right back in the same color. This is called a brayer. A brayer is used to roll out ink or paint. You're going to roll in both directions until the whole plate is covered. You don't need to add any more paint. You just need to spread it around. Then you're going to have paper towel next to you that is going to clean the brayer. So now all I do is just roll this brayer on top of the paper towel until the brayer looks like it's pretty clean. Don't throw away this paper towel. You just keep rolling new layers on top. Then what you can do is turn your paper over so your name is on the back. You're going to do a solid color to begin with. Then you have one piece of plastic underneath the Gelli plate. That's going to stay there because it's protecting the back side. So I'm going to pick this up and turn it over. I'm going to kind of hold the edge of the plate and the plastic, and then I'm going to eyeball it until I feel like it's in the middle. I'm going to set that down. And then I like to work standing up, so I'm going to use the palm of my hand to try and do equal amounts of pressure. And then I pick the whole thing up with the paper and I can peel this away. So now the ink just came off that Gelli plate and now that's your background color. So now you can choose a contrasting color. So I'm going to do a little bit of blue. Same thing, I dip it one time in the paint. I kind of wipe it off in 3 or 4 places. I get my brayer. Oh, sorry, time out. I forgot we're going to do texture items on the surface. So let me explain that in a little different way. Okay, in the basket, you're going to find all these different texture plates that are like stencil designs. You're going to place a stencil on top of your Gelli plate. Then you're going to take your paint color, wipe it about 3 times. Now you're going to use your brayer, and you're going to roll that until it covers the whole Gelli plate. Okay, now once I have that finished, I'm going to take off this stencil. I'm going to kind of set it off to the side, and then I'm going to pick up this Gelli plate and I'm going to flip it over, line it up on my background color, and now I'm going to press with the palm of my hand. And then I'm going to peel this away. So this is now my finished print that I can set off to the side. So this ink is still good. I could do another print with just this that could have just the white paper as the background, because then in another period, what you could do is just color in the white paper if you want with colored pencils. So now I'm going to peel this off. And now I get a print with just one color and white. And then that last print cleans off your Gelli plate. And then you take your brayer and you're going to roll that onto the paper towel to clean off the brayer. This station has a lot of pieces to it, so you're really only going to do just that one stencil on a background color and then that extra ink on the stencil on a white paper. Then what we're going to be doing is cleaning off these stencils. Actually, we could try and see if we could get a third print. Just put blank paper, rub it on top. You might end up with a reverse. Yeah, so you have like a ghost print, so it's a really light print. And really, if I had done this faster, more ink would have come off because the ink has started to dry on here. So you might be able to get 3 pages from that set. Then what we're going to be using is a wipe to wipe off the stencil. And then even kind of flip it over on the other side, clean off the messy mat underneath you. And then you're going to get paper towel, clean paper towel. You're going to set one down underneath, And then you're going to get another clean paper towel to just kind of wipe the surface so that both sides of these stencils are cleaned off. And then that's about all the more time you're going to have at that station.